Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Mama.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, Dad, the lawyer. Let's say goodbye to my dad. Oh, some more pa, Dada? Some more. Bye, Dad. Bye, Mama. Oh my goodness. This is it. I'm gonna let you know what the agendas are for today once we get inside, but let's go in first. Hello viewers, please click thanks just below the video you are watching. This is in Filipino pesos, so 99 Filipino pesos is just below $2. Any donations would be much appreciated. According to YouTube, I only receive 70% of this, so the higher we go, the better. Thank you so much again. Go inside, okay, Scotty. Alright, Poopy, go. Go, Daddy. Alright.
Okay.
I think he wants to loo first.
The doggy.
This is it. We are off to India. Oh, there are my parents, Mama and Dada. Scotty. Oh. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Mama.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, Dad, the lawyer. Let's say goodbye to my dad. Oh. Some more pa, Dada? Some more. Bye, Dad. Bye, Mama. Oh my goodness. This is it. I'm gonna let you know what the agendas are for today once we get inside, but let's go in first. Good morning and welcome to the channel. I am so excited to share with you this video because I'm gonna show you what it's like checking in with a very budgeted airlines called Air Asia. And starting from this point in time, we are gonna be making our way to India. Right now we are at Terminal 3, which is the international airport of Manila. And then our agenda is we're gonna check in with Air Asia. Then we have a layover at Malaysia because it is a Malaysian Airlines. And then from KL or Kuala Lumpur, we are gonna be heading off to Delhi. But I hope you stay tuned with us or with me so that we can have a very mindful journey together. I just want to show you something that's really, really practical as well. They have this weighing scale here, so before you even go to the check-in counter, you can weigh your bags, and with that, you can minimize the hassle of having to transfer stuff or to pay for extra luggage. Let me show you. That is gate number 4 right there, and just a little bit in front of it, you'll see this. And now, just so you know, oh my god, what the heck? That's so cool. Okay, I was told that with Air Asia, because they are a highly budget airlines and they're very, very strict with your hand carry, and they really, really weigh everything. So even when you're wearing a jacket, they ask you to remove it as well. So just keep that in mind. I weighed my little backpack and apparently it's only 1.8 kilograms, which I am very happy about because our very, very budgeted allowance is only 7 kilograms. So I'm so excited. Let's see. I can hear the lady in the counter. She's like, "Sir, you're only allowed 7 kilos. You're already over such and such." They're very strict. It's making me super nervous. This kind of feels like I'm taking an exam in school. So moment of truth, I'll let you know, we're only allowed 7 kilos. Let's go, moment of truth. Ito lang na,
Fire.
yeah, bibili ako ng food. Alam mo, so So I did not know this. What's wrong with my speech? I barely got sleep last night because of all the excitement. But if you are traveling with Air Asia, you do have to pay an additional travel tax, and I'll let you know how much that costs.
Okay.
So the tax that you have to pay additional outside of the before you actually get your boarding pass, they will ask you to pay for additional tax, and I had to pay 1,620 Filipino peso. I had no idea that was the case. Usually, when I fly with other airlines, you just get your boarding pass and that's it. But here, the check-in is over there, the tax ticketing is over there, so it can be a bit tricky and a little bit hassle if you aren't carrying any cash with you. I know they accept GCash as well, so but just carry Filipino cash just to be sure, you know, cash is king. Okay, let me walk you through, just in case you go overboard, your actual baggage allowance, and they are so strict. I'm not even kidding. Let me just check if yeah, the guy is still there. It's so crazy. The counter lady and the passenger were just really butting heads, and it's a lot of drama. And yeah, so moving forward, if you are overweight with Air Asia, they will really like nitpick every small detail. So that's why this place has been really busy the past couple of minutes. But it's additional 1,400 Filipino peso if you are overweight, but that allows you additional 7 kilos aside from your already pre-booked allowance. So it's 1,400 Filipino peso one way. If, like in my case, I have a layover in Malaysia, so I do have a connecting flight, so that's times 2. So it's 1,400 Filipino peso times 2. So, and also you need to have a separate bag for that. So in total, let's say you do end up spending for additional baggage allowance, so that's 14 kilograms in total, because mine is 7 kilograms plus the additional is another 7. You will be it will be mandatory for you to have to buy 2 bags for that. They won't allow you to put all your additional luggage in one bag. So just keep that in mind. Bring like an extra tote bag, bring an extra plastic bag, anything, but just make sure that you have an extra bag, because otherwise you'll have to have additional expenses and buy a separate one. The other option is, if you do go overweight, you'll just have to buy additional luggage for check-in. And let me just give you the details. Alright, I'm back. That is additional 1,820 Filipino peso for a 15 kilogram check-in. Now again, that's only one way. Since I do have a layover from Malaysia to Delhi, that's going to be times 2. So that is very expensive. So either book your additional luggage online, which comes out to, if I do remember correctly, additional 1,500 Filipino peso, and that's I think additional 7 COVID. That's additional 7 kilograms. So, and that's already including all the trips. So it's double the cost here if you are overweight. Okay. Just another thing I noticed, because the tax is additional 2,000 Filipino peso. If you are flying a budgeted airlines like Air Asia, it may seem like you are saving, but there is an additional hidden charge, which I didn't know. So let's say my trip to Manila, from Manila to India, in total is 10,000 Filipino peso. Actually, I really hope that I remember to put the conversion rate in US dollar. But that 10,000 peso is not actually the case. There will be an additional 2,000 Filipino peso. So instead of 10,000, that's actually worth 12,000 Filipino peso. So just so you know, if you are traveling with a budgeted airlines, you may or may not be getting additional hidden charges. In my case, I did get a hidden charge of additional 2,000 peso, and they are so strict on the weights of your bag. So pack well, and don't forget to book online for additional luggage if you think that you'll be bringing more. Okay, there's no point in beating around the bush. Let's head inside immigration. Oh, and then I'll let you know how that goes. guess what? We are now inside the airport. We made it past the immigration. The weather's looking nice and clear, but I don't want to speak too soon yet because it is meant to be rainy season here in the Philippines. And once we get to India, it is also meant to be monsoon season. So fingers crossed for clear skies. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to share with you my experience with Air Asia in total, with checking in, and also what are my past experience with Air Asia. Last year, Eddie and I actually we traveled back to Manila from Malaysia, and I do have to say that they have always been just like keep my cell phone. I do have a habit of leaving important stuff just laying around, but not a very good trait to have as a solo traveler. But so last year we traveled from Malaysia to Manila, and yeah, they were so strict. I had my yoga mat, which I just put over my shoulder, and it weighs really light. But they wanted me to check that in, which is fine. I wasn't overweight, but just so you know, they are extremely strict. So yeah, the gentleman next to me at the check-in counter, he was really arguing with the check-in counter lady. And it was getting really personal. Like, he was saying, "Have you traveled before?" And she was like, "Yes, or even twice." And then, but basically, long story short, by the time I had paid my tax, my travel tax, by the time I had gotten my flight details, everything, they were still there. Even to the point where I was going to the immigration place, they were still very much arguing. So I hope everything turned out well for that experience for the guy and the girl, because I was so distracted when I was talking to the lady in my counter. She was really sweet. It was quite difficult to get all the details of how much to pay for extra luggages because they were really arguing super intensely to my right side. I was almost forgetting. If you are a Philippine passport holder, please don't forget to do your e-travel. It's this online thingy that you have to do so that you can pass the immigration. Yeah, it's a bit hassle for me because I'm trying to preserve my battery. I'm not carrying any power banks with me right now. So I had to fill it up before going through the immigration. So please make sure to go online and search e-travel and just fill that up. I hope I can put, like, if I don't put it here, I'm sure you'll see it online. That's what you need to do. And also the immigration officer was very friendly. He was asking me where I recommend that he does yoga, because I am going to India to go to yoga school. So he was a bit chatty, very nice. And also, do not forget to print out your visa details, because my visa was actually done just online. It's very easy. Just go online. If you want to know the exact link for that, just send me a comment down and I'll gladly let me just flip the camera and show you what it looks like. So this is basically what it's gonna look like, and you will have the option to get, like, if you want a visa good for 2 years, 1 year, 3 months, you will have to pay for this as well. And it's very easy, so check it out. Don't forget to make a printout of it as well, because they will be asking for it at the immigration, and they will also be asking for it at the check-in where you get your plane pass. It is actually going to be a very long adventure for us. I'm going to be sleeping over at the New Delhi airport because I was trying to book a hotel there and I got scammed. I booked via Agoda, and after I booked the hotel in Agoda, the host or the owner of the hotel had sent me a message saying that this is now your new hotel, and he sent me a photo of a completely different name. So it's like you booked, for example, let's say you booked ABC Hotel, you get a message from the actual hotel telling you, oh, by the way, your hotel is no longer in service, you're now checking in 123 Hotel. Like, that is so sketchy AF, right? So I mean, I haven't even been to India yet, and already I'm experiencing nasty, like, scams online, which is mental. So I hope you'll stick around with me, because after this video, we're gonna see what the airport looks like, in the international airport here in NAIA 3. And then also the video after that will be how flying with Air Asia is like, what's the seat configuration. I'm sorry if I wasn't able to get those details. I was meant to ask the lady at the check-in counter, but because I was so distracted with the guy next to me arguing with the other lady about baggage, I just wasn't able to do that. Oh my god, look at this plane! I forgot to mention also in the beginning of this video, since everything was, I don't know, there's a lot of adrenaline rush just getting here and saying goodbye to my parents. In the next couple of videos that you'll be seeing, I'll be asking 3 reflective questions. And the next videos will be more of a mindful thing. It'll be so different compared to the other videos that I've made, because I think I just want to share more and connect with you more. And if you feel like you can resonate, let me know. This is a very big thing for me, traveling to India alone. And when I did tell my family and friends, I do have to admit that it wasn't like all rainbows and fruit color, you know, like, oh, I'm so excited for you, you know, when you say, oh, I'm going to Paris, or I'm going to, I don't know, just I'm going to Amsterdam or something, people are excited. But whenever I say that I'm going to India, they're like, be careful please, you know. Even yesterday, like a day before my flight, my friend messaged saying, are you okay, because there's a doctor that such and such. It's a lot of not positive things, in short. But after every video, at the end of every video in the next couple of videos, I'm going to be answering 3 mindful questions. And these videos will be very different from previous, but this is going to be applicable only for my India trip. I don't know if I'll continue to do that, but let's proceed. The first question is, what emotions or thoughts am I experiencing as I prepare for this trip? Explore any anxieties, excitement, or other feelings you have before setting off. This is really, really nice. What are my expectations? I think the best thing in life is to not expect. A lot of people definitely get disappointed more when their expectations are not met. I think the best thing to do is just travel with an open mind, open heart, and just be in that state of awe, you know. Have the small things amuse you. Be grateful for the little things. And my expectation for this trip is to just learn from every little thing. And how I'm feeling right now is this overwhelm of gratitude. I feel really grateful to be able to do this. And I hope to share the love out there and positivity. By the way, feel free to end this video if you want to as well. But the last reflective question, or the mindful question that I have, and I've got my handy dandy notes here. And there's Maynard. He's a licorice candy from the UK. Hello Maynard. He's gonna be keeping us company for this trip. The final question is, how do I want this trip to impact me personally or professionally? Reflect on how you hope the trip will influence your growth or achievements. Ooh, this is like a very, very heavy question. How do I want it to affect me? You know what, like anything in life, I think when you do something, or when you set out to do something, you kind of want to do it very intentionally. And so I feel that if whatever you're doing is not allowing you to grow for the better, to expand your mind, your personality, your perspectives, if you're not growing in a positive light, I think it's absolutely not worth doing it. So my expectations is that I'm investing emotions, financial, mental, like physical, everything. I'm investing a lot in this trip and this journey. So I would hope that it would allow me to be a better person for myself, so that I can be a better person for everyone else. And I really hope that you guys feel the same, because change has to start. Like, it's like that song of Michael Jackson, gonna make a change. Like, it's got to be the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. That change has to be you first, so that the rest of the world can change as well. So if everyone changes from inside out, it just makes sense that way. And in terms of career, I think everything is synced, you know. like how you are will really reflect the quality of everything that you do, your work. What is that? So distracted. What is that guy carrying? Cargo. There's a lot of things going on too. Cebu Pacific. Yep. But I'm gonna end that video here. Hope you'll stick around with me for the next video because I'm gonna go around and see what the international airport is like. We've got a good solid 1 hour before we start flying, so we've got a little bit of time left. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now. On a side note, I kid you not, I did not pack anything. Like having a budget of, or being a budget traveler and having only 7 kilos for allowance. Wow, like I have nothing like in this bag, which is like really little. Initially when I weighed it, it was only 1.8 kilos, and I know you saw that in the beginning of the video. Mental, right? I have 2 other shirts, oh shoot, I forgot my socks. I was wanting to bring socks in case my feet get cold, but whatever. Yeah, I don't have anything there, so it's the first time for me to pack so light and visit another country.